Good morning, good morning. I'm late. I'm tardy to the party. I made myself a cup of coffee and it took a while. I'm here early in the morning with my nice, hot cup of coffee. And we're gonna keep working on this little magical girl, magical cat girl. I don't know. I'm thinking, I'm like ideating on titles for what I'm gonna call this, but you can see this is what we worked on yesterday. I added a couple extra details. And I'm feeling pretty good about this little transformation sequence. I fine-tuned it a little bit. I think there's one thing that I think could look a little bit better. I think this is just a little bit too slow. I think I linger on this shot just a little bit too much. I wonder if I maybe turn off a couple frames. Let me see. Let me see. What should be a little bit faster? I think her popping in. She pops in a little bit too slow. So how many frames is it? We could count this as one frame. It's kind of angelic. This is actually kind of a fun screenshot. Okay, I like this frame. Okay. Start small, medium, or that's the large size, and then it kind of settles. Okay, it settles twice. I feel like all those frames feel necessary. I don't know if I want to cut those down. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, last sip of coffee. I'm setting it down. I'll get to work. I love a good fresh cup of coffee. The problem is I forget that I have a cup of coffee and then it becomes room temperature. And then it's not very good. Maybe we could remove... Do we need this frame? Would that make it faster? Just like a little bit? It did. I mean, it did. What about this? What if we make the pop in more dramatic? So it starts small, a little bit bigger. Then if we just make it even larger. This is just like a trick to kind of like ease into it, where it's like, instead of just ending on this medium-sized frame, we go like way larger. It adds a little bit of like a smoothing, easing effect to it. Okay, let me up the opacity just a tiny bit. Okay. Okay, now I can see what I'm doing. It's a little bit off-centered, isn't it? I already made it bigger yesterday. I also like adjusted the dress flowiness. Not as perfect as my previous one, I think, but I adjusted a couple of things. Okay. Yeah. I just want it to feel zippy, you know? I want it to feel punchy. I think I got it. Alrighty. So, where does this librarian-esque lady fall to, you wonder? That's what our next scene. I've been working on that as well. I did do a little bit of off-screen working, if you can believe it. Take a sip of coffee. Okay, let's zoom around here in the artboards. I'm feeling good about that scene. I'm gonna move on. This is what I worked on. Don't take too many sneak peeks on the artboards, where she lands in an office. So this is really fast. I think we can add a little bit of details here. We can kind of keep it going. Okay. It's very fast. It's very, very fast. Let's see. One thing that's been kind of driving me crazy. One small thing. These windows here, there's like a little corner taken out of it. I gotta smooth it out. I gotta fix it. Okay, I'm holding down on the pencil so that hopefully the eraser fixes. Okay, good. Good. Okay, and now that gap just feels a little bit too wide. Or is it okay? I kind of like the, like, wonkiness of it. It's like Dr. Seussian or something. The way, like, everything is just a little bit askew. I was gonna say contrapposto, but I don't think that's what that means. I believe contrapposto is like an art term for like figure drawing, so I don't know if it would apply here. But it's basically, it's just like an Italian word that means like things look organic, but things are especially geometric here. So again, I'm not sure. I think I'm just making things up. Okay, she's typing away at that keyboard. I think it would be cute, one, to kind of continue this. Maybe I'll copy and paste this. The way I do these animations, usually what I do is I make some loops and then I kind of like string them together. So I would make like one loop. I mean, all of this is kind of combining multiple of them, but I would chop this up. So she would land in, kind of bounce in, look around, go back to the computer, and then I would have a loop of her just typing away on her keyboard. So there's only a couple frames, and honestly I only need a couple of frames because my plan is to loop it. So actually what I will do is I'll close these frames up because I'm not going to use these. I have those in a different artboard. And that's theoretically how I keep my iPad from crashing, by not drawing the entire animation in one single frame. Or what is this called? File? Maybe I should say file. Group. Okay, that's the keyboard smashing. I'm afraid to delete it, but I probably should to conserve the amount of layers we've got here. Now I'm like panicking. Okay, just checking. It's still here. Okay, good. Go back to the gallery. Ooh. It's coming together, right? It's coming together. It's all coming together. Oh, by the way, I sent off giveaway winners prizes yesterday, and I submitted a couple of I dropped off at the post office some orders from this week, so a bunch of things are going out to folks. Everyone be on the lookout. I should make a little announcement. I'll have to post about it too. It's always so fun. I've talked about this before, but like I really like sending mail. It like used to be like a genuine hobby for me. I would just like write all my friends letters. Oh my gosh. Just like random stuff. I'd just be like, hey, I found this sticker. Or like, you know, just find some reason to like write to people. It was just so fun. So I'm always like looking for excuses. I'm like, I'll do a giveaway. I'll just mail some things out. I just like decorating envelopes and things. It's fun. I think that's probably like, I guess I'm just very unique in my hobbies. Actually, I don't need this frame either. Delete. We don't need, well. Shoot. Go back. Go back and put the hold frame right here. And then let's add one more frame. One more kind of like bubblegum frame here. I use bubblegum pink like once a week. It's a requirement, I think. Okay, there we go. So we'll have that ball kind of animated. Wait, it's off-centered. Okay, there we go. Apparently contrapposto is a word. Yes, it is a word. I just think I used it wrong. I remember the term contrapposto from when I was in art school. Yeah, I was an art student. They taught me words like contrapposto and I forget how to use them. That's okay. You don't need to know the big words just to apply the things you learn and just make art, you know? You don't need to know all the philosophies about it. Hello, welcome in. It's good. It's morning for me, so I'm tempted to say good morning, but it might not be morning for you. I've got my cup of coffee here. I'm like very much early morning brain right now. I'm dusting off the old brain cells. The gears are turning. Okay, that feels a little bit better. Honestly, you know, isn't it crazy that we went from 1 frame to 2 frame for this? I guess you could count this as the 3rd frame, the squish. Okay, she lands at her desk. She looks around, goes back to the computer, and I'm actually just gonna let this play because this is the loop. I'm gonna let this sit here and I'm gonna go back to the other artboard and fine tune the typing on the keyboard. Let's go. Okay, this is the one where we're gonna change some things. Let's clean it up. Cleaning it up. Let's remove the hold frame. Okay, good to go. We can remove all of these. I want to add 1 more frame. I think it would be cute if she's like still typing on the keyboard, drinking coffee, or I don't know, I'll have to think about it. Maybe drinking the coffee, like frazzled looking. I'll experiment a little bit. Let me duplicate. I can't stop duplicating files. You can't make me. It's just how my brain works. Okay. Looking up to the left. Let's... I have so many people have been commenting on the process I display where I'm like duplicating layers, duplicating files. I guess it might seem a little stressful, but it makes me feel relaxed because I know I can always go back to a previous version. I don't know, that's just how I've always done things. If I was to show you like my Illustrator files, my Adobe Illustrator files that I do for work, or you know, whatever I do professionally, if I'm ever doing like a logo or something like that, there's just hundreds of like tiny little versions, color variations, like font changes, like really small stuff. It's all over the place. It's overwhelming. That looks cool. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying so. That's very kind. Okay. Here we go. She's typing away at that keyboard. Then what? Okay. Let's change the expression to start with. Oh no, wait, we don't have it. We don't have the expression. Well, where's my expression sheet? It's over... Is it not here? Okay, this one has it. I'm gonna grab this one. Turn this layer on. Oh no, am I gonna have to ungroup? Can I slide it out? It's so hard to like select something and pull it out of a group. Okay, I'm gonna try really hard. There we go. Success. Okay, collapse these. Oh yeah, that makes sense. The one where she's looking off to the left. Also, another complaint, you can't copy and paste groups in Procreate, so you have to like be kind of creative if you want to grab something or use something that you use in a different file. Sometimes I am lazy and I just flatten it and then it causes problems. How many hours or minutes does it take to make your animations? That's a good question. Let's see. I guess it, you know, it kind of depends on the length of the animations. I've been streaming a lot when I animate, which does kind of give me a timestamp for them. So I've been working on this one, let's see, for about, this is like my 5th stream doing this. So it's been about 5 hours working on the transformation sequence that I was showing at the beginning, which I can go back to. But that doesn't count times that I've been working on it outside of the stream. The other thing is that when I'm streaming, sometimes I get a little distracted chatting with folks, or, you know, trying things out and things like this. I mean, I guess that's kind of sort of part of the process sometimes, but so yeah, I guess you could say this took me about 5-ish hours, give or take. I added a little bit of details last night. And usually I work on things like over the weekend if I'm gonna finish a video or something like that. It also depends on, you know, like I said, like how complicated it is, how many frames I'm animating at. Sometimes I lower the frame rate just so that it's a little bit faster or easier to work with. I say there aren't really any rules. If you want to animate, you can slow the frame rate down, or you can, you know, keep it simple. It works. Her computer doesn't explode from all that typing, does it? That would be cute, oh my gosh. Just a small fire starts. Wait. Wait. Do I have an orange? I don't! I need an orange. That would be super cute. Let me see what it would look like. I've got an orange over here. Let me grab one. No, I have red. Let's grab this electric red. I like this. Okay, back. Here we go. 5 hours? That low-key sounds like a lot to me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's just one scene. Oh yeah. It does take a long time. Animation notoriously takes a while. Just like a small fire. Wait, where, right here? Where would the fire go? I don't know anything about computers. I kind of love that. It's so bright though. I might have to dim that down. It's like kind of drawing my eyes just like a little bit too much. Maybe just like there. I made it a little bit less saturated. I don't want there to be like a point of emphasis on the fire. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's say, what if I move, I take this like electric pink, which is probably like one of the darkest, most vibrant things. I'm gonna slide it towards red. Maybe that'll do a little bit better. Okay, it's like darker. I don't like that color red. I'm going back. Okay. Here we go. I kind of love it. Does it look like fire? Maybe it'll look like fire when I animate it. Oh man. We should have, okay, so, okay. We'll do the, can add a small fire. Small fire on this frame too. Make it a little bit smaller on this frame. I also should probably have it like flicker in. That makes sense. Oh, whoa. I was not paying attention to where it started and where it ended. Okay. Okay, now I've got transparency. Now I can see what I'm doing. The fire was jumping. Yup. There we go. Make sure this is centered. Very cute. Okay, so like while her computer's on fire, she's gonna like take a sip of coffee, right? Right? Hopefully I can remove that cup of coffee. Hopefully I didn't see, this is why you do it. You don't, I cannot merge the layers because what if I want to change something? Here's the layer. It's in the background, so I can select this coffee. But if I select the coffee, that means since these frames are animated on top of the background, I have the table as part of this. You can see it. It's like covering up the dress, and it's also part of the keyboard so that she can interact with it, which is technically originally was part of the background. This might be confusing, and that's because it is. Because I might have to do a little bit of wizard magic here. So in this frame, I'm gonna drop the coffee. There it is. Except we need to cover it up because it's also part of the background for this. So that means we need to grab the table and the computer, which sits behind the coffee. Copy. Paste. Merge down. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, here we go. Merge down, copy. Okay. Don't worry, this will make sense. It'll make sense later, probably. Okay, we go back to the layer with the coffee. Paste. So I just pasted this computer square and the table, which is going to cover up the fact that the coffee is still part of the background. Okay, a little bit more. There we go. Now I can freely remove the coffee and it won't be part of the background. Whereas before, it would still be there. We'd have two coffees. I've done it. I'm manipulating the files. A little bit of trickery. It takes infinity hours until you are done. Schrodinger art project. Yeah, that's well said. There's a quote. I'm gonna sound so pretentious. There's a quote from Leonardo da Vinci, which was like my favorite when I was a little art nerd. Where he says, art is never finished, only abandoned. So it's like you could technically work on a project forever, you know, like a project is never done. That's like the sentiment. Yeah, I certainly feel that sometimes. I used to get like kind of overwhelmed by that statement though, so I don't really I don't subscribe to it as much as I used to. Like I still think it's true, but I'd like to put art out there, you know, like I don't want to have to work on the same piece for 10 years. Maybe some projects are worth working on for 10 years, maybe not all of them, you know. Okay. Okay, so she's going to get the cup of coffee. I do kind of want her to still be typing with like one hand and like sip a cup of coffee. Like I feel like I've seen that before and I think that sounds really cute. I'm thinking about it. Okay. We could do it. It would be easy. I gotta decide. Okay, let's put the coffee here. I could try a couple of things. Paste. And grab the table. I'm also, while I'm doing this, I'm like expanding all of the groups I have here, which is getting crazy. It's getting nuts. Okay. One more. We're just prepping some things. Okay, put down the table. Good. Now we select the coffee. Copy. Also, I have this like exact mug. It's a little different. It's in the shape of a cactus. Cactus mug. I love fun mugs. They take up a lot of room though. I can't stop collecting them. I can't stop collecting mugs. It's a problem. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. On this frame. No, the next frame, how about? I also get, like, nervous to start interrupting the loop. Okay, here we go. Grab the coffee. Maybe she, like, lurches forward. Or maybe it's like a... Maybe I could, smear it. Lazy Daisy Draws style. Okay. Lurches forward. Oh, shoot. I grabbed the keyboard, too. The keyboard should stay. Okay. Lurches forward. Grabs the coffee. I'm gonna remove this arm. I'm gonna throw it off the artboard. Okay. Okay, just like a quick swoop. Yeah. That seems good. That seems right. Get a little bit hand-shaped, like very... We're basically just barely implying that that's a hand. Doesn't need to be anything crazy. Okay, reaches for the coffee. Next frame, she should have the coffee. Okay, new thought. Let's move the coffee towards... Shoot, the coffee interrupts the dress. It's the same color. I was not planning this. Can we do it? We'll have to be creative. We'll have to be creative here. This might be, there's this, like, rule in animation where you want to try to keep your silhouettes clean. Meaning, you should be able to tell what the character is doing based on their silhouette. I struggle with that sometimes, but I think about it. At least I'm thinking about it, right? Like, an example of this is, like... I mean, this is, like, the easiest example, like, in the whole world, but, like... Okay, that person is standing. Oh, okay, this person is running. Right? It's tricky for, like, how do you look at someone and know that they're drinking a cup of coffee? Okay, let's try. Let's try. I think, for one, we're gonna need a new expression here. A new expression and also probably a new face. I'm gonna erase the face. We're gonna have her, like, kind of turn towards the coffee mug. Here we go. Don't look at that, it's ugly. It's all messy. I'm gonna significantly reduce the opacity. It's getting nuts. Okay. Alrighty, we're back to it. Let's do a new face. Brush size way too small. Okay. Cute. Oh, we went with like a heart-shaped hairline. We can do that. We can do that. Let's add it in. Seems good. I basically just drew the exact same face shape though. I mean, if it's rotating, we can turn it a little bit. Maybe the chin should like move like a little bit. I'm gonna distort it. Okay. Maybe more of a neck. Let's close this up. We've got so many groups open now. Okay, good. Let's take it easy. It's getting crazy. Okay, more of a neck. This is good. Let's change the expression. This is probably the next step. It's kind of distracting. We can move the glasses over. Maybe we can move it on over this way. Oh my gosh, I've got the hiccups now. Probably from the coffee. I'm gonna have another sip. I get the hiccups so easy. I'm like very... It's been lucky I haven't gotten them on stream yet. I feel like I get hiccups more than like any other person. People tell me it's because I like talk too fast or something. And I like forget to like breathe. You talk too fast. You gotta breathe sometimes. Also, oh man. Also, I think it can happen when you like drink or eat something too fast because you also forget to breathe. I get the hiccups every time I have fresh baked bread. Every single time. Why? Because I inhale that instead of actual air. Oh my gosh. Life is strange. Okay. Which frame am I on? I'm getting confused. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Let's adjust the glasses. It should be down. Okay, something like that. I feel like it should be up so that it doesn't interfere with the dress, but we can move it. We can move it. Delete this frame. We don't need it. Okay. Enjoys cup of coffee. Like me right now. Hopefully this is the same line width that I've been doing for the other eyes. I really try to be consistent with line width. Also, it's not quite lined up right, is it? Yeah, that seems right. That seems right. I can scoot this eye over though. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Okay. We're missing eyebrows. Oh my god, I just noticed this. We have to go back. We have to add the eyebrows. Her eyebrows disappear. Oh no. She's got very sophisticated eyebrows here. Raised eyebrows. What's that word everyone was saying a while back? Are people still saying demure? Demurely, can you say that? Demurely drinking coffee, is that grammatically correct? That doesn't sound right at all. To drink a coffee in a demure way. The coffee mug would change. I'm gonna raise it up just like a little bit. We have to keep these blues away from each other. It was a mistake to make the coffee cyan, the coffee cup cyan to match the dress. A problem. A problem I don't really want to change. I thought it looked cute over there. Okay, okay, okay. Lift. Okay, no. Let that go. Lift just a little bit. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I could change it, but I'd have to change it on all the other layers too. No, don't want to. I could. Okay, let's fix the neck. Clean it up. And the hair is this bubblegum pink. We'll go ahead and add the hair. She's looking bald right now. Baldy. Okay, also I forgot the ears. Oh my gosh. Animation. Paying attention to the characters you design and making sure you draw them the same way every time. I'm expected to remember so many things. Does that seem like this same face shape? I'm making it a little bit smaller. Hopefully that works. I think so. Line width is hard. Yeah, my my advice for line width is to choose like probably about 2. I also think tapering in between those 2 line widths can make a piece a little bit more interesting. It is tricky though, especially like in my personal project where I actually do a lot of line width. I don't usually do it obviously in these pieces where I'm doing lineless, but you know, every once in a while it comes up like the eyelashes and things like that. But in my original series that I've been working on here and there, Ziri and the Wizard, I do a lot of line animation for that one. And I struggle with that all the time. I have like the official line art size saved, but that's for like a full body like width, you know? And then anytime it's like medium width or close up, I feel like I gotta select a new line width and just kind of make sure it's congruent. It's tough. It's tough. I agonize over stuff like that, and sometimes I watch some of the old episodes that I worked on. I watch them back and I'm like, I'm seeing some line width inconsistencies. I beat myself up over stuff like that. That's okay. That's it's just about getting better, really. The ears. It's about getting better and just making something. All I want to do is make stuff. It's okay if there's things I would change. I bet like every single artist who like ever makes something for like TV or books or whatever it is, a video game, I like guarantee that there's stuff they would change, or they're like, oh, if I just had more time or whatever it is. Here we go. Yeah, that seems okay. That seems okay. Let's add the little curly Q in the bun. Oops. One more time. Delete this frame. Okay. Perfect. Okay, not perfect. Perfect. Okay, how are we gonna do this? Clean it up like so. I think this is how I did the other one. I did not do a special line width. I just erased half of it. It's a little bit thicker, isn't it? And a little bit in a different position. I can shrink it, maybe? It's a little bit thicker. I'll just thin it out just like a tiny bit, but I really like the way it looks. No, I like the way it looks. That's a good frame. For that curly Q in the bun, that's a good one. Top tier. Okay, and then let's move on to this other stuff. It's getting messy. I'm gonna throw the the severed head over here off. There we go. Now we don't have to look at it anymore. Why does her head seem bigger? It is bigger, significantly, just in general. Okay. Well, we can fix that. That's easy. Can shrink it down. The glasses, the face. Delete all this. The face and the hair. And then maybe we can make the bun bigger. It got like a tiny bit smaller and I was like, We got too close to the edge of the margin again. I really try to maintain a consistent border. Oh my gosh, it's so tricky. I don't like when things barely touch the edge of a frame. I find it very distracting. Oh my gosh, I grabbed the coffee cup. There we go. How's that? I'm thinking with my full brain power this morning. Okay. So she's holding the coffee cup. Let's add the hand here. Wait, what if I just recycled this one? No one say anything. No one tell. How's this? Yeah, so like I was saying, terrible silhouette right now. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Not good. Not good. Okay. The elbow should be like up, but how are we supposed to connect it to the Scooting it over. We'll redraw the hand. How about this? Just deleted it. We'll redraw it. Animal Crossing hand. With maybe the elbow connecting it to the shoulder a little bit lower. She sure is. She looks beefy right there. Nice. A little bit of muscle. Okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Okay. Maybe we need to elbow out further. Like so. It just looks like her one arm is like significantly longer. And I think that's okay because this is kind of a weird perspective thing where this one arm is kind of like up in the air and it will be no, okay. The left or the right arm, this one right here, this one will come down on the next frame and she'll be still sipping her coffee. Reaches for the coffee, gets the coffee. It's happening. It's happening. Okay. We're finally moving forward here. Oh my gosh, that took so long. Next frame. Can I just duplicate this? Wait, why is the other coffee cup showing? Something happened. There we go. Can I just duplicate this? And then take... Copy this into this frame. Paste. Remove this. That's the keyboard kind of bouncing. And then the hand from this frame. Just so that it's consistent. Copy. I'm gonna drop it in here. And paste. LOL. Wait, we could do like a smear. Curse of the coffee cup. Yeah, it's been tricky. We could do like, oh man, one of those smear frames, like the Looney Tunes frames where you pause on it and Bugs Bunny or whomever has like 8 hands and it's like blurred and messy. We could do that. That would mean this frame would need to be like in the center, I think. Like this. Like so. Like so. Maybe like in the middle. I kind of like that. Wait a minute. Dropping in at the tail end of the stream to wish Daisy Nation a productive Wednesday. Well, I have good news. I'm actually going to go a little bit longer today. I've got some, I've got some extra time today to work with. Very exciting stuff. I'm going to be streaming a little bit more the next couple of days. Got a little bit of time off work. I also have to finish some projects. No early morning meetings. Woohoo! So yeah, I'll keep going for a little bit. I'll keep going till breakfast. This is huge news. I'm glad to hear it. Yup. Yup. Can't get rid of me that easy. I'm still here. Let me see here. Okay, we got to figure this out. There's the keyboard is like doing this weird clipping thing. Oh, right. We were doing the hand. Okay, this one. Man, we've got so much, there's so many layers, so many frames to worry about. Okay. This is good. This is working. The keyboard though, the keyboard. What's happening? Okay, this frame. Let's fix this frame first. Let's start. Right here. We're gonna cover this up. Clean it up. Awesome. Next frame. Let's clean this one up. Easy. Easy. I like making the kind of keyboard like rattle like that. I think it adds just like a little bit of extra. We lost the flames from the laptop, but or not the laptop. This is 100,000% not a laptop. Oh my god. The computer, the desktop, maybe that's what I meant to say. It's one of those old chunky computers. I remember these. Classic. Okay, so on this frame, picks up the coffee. This is great. The coffee is kind of like oriented towards not her mouth though, so we can fix that. Let's fix that next. Took some time off next weekend for my birthday. I'm looking forward to that. Ooh! Happy early birthday if I don't see you. Let's see here. I'm gonna... Okay, so we're gonna like tip the coffee mug, right? That's how one drinks coffee. You tip the mug until the liquid comes closer to you. And let's see here. Can we do that here? That doesn't exactly look great. Okay, back up. Hang on. I'm gonna copy and paste this loop a little bit. Okay, we've got a couple of frames to do like a tip. I mean, I can redraw it. I'm just, hang on. Let me see what I can get away with. No, not that. One more time. Okay, lifts the coffee mug. The coffee mug itself should like shift upwards. Yeah. Okay, now we'll commit fully to like a bottom view of the coffee mug. We can't shade it. We can't shade it. That's against the rules. That breaks everything. We can't do it. Maybe we could. Do I have a color for that? What color? We've got this lighter kind of periwinkle. What about this color? It's gonna blend in with the background. It'll be okay. We could use the purple. Okay, coffee mug, tipped towards the face. We'll move the arm with it too. We'll start with... Ooh, what about this? No, wait, we can't do that. I was gonna say... we could make the bottom of the coffee mug white, but that would blend in with the collar. We're getting thwarted left and right here. We can do it. Yeah. I mean, it's silly Billy, I guess, but I think it works. Again, we're seeing what we can get away with here. I knew this was going to be tricky. It's always tricky. Like, certain animations are a little difficult in the style I have chosen to stick to for a little while. At least for this animation. I've been doing I haven't broken away from it in a while. I've been trying to be consistent and get better at it. But oh my gosh, lineless. Sometimes certain poses, certain actions are very difficult to convey in a simple way. I think I got it. We'll fix this. I got it. That is an accurate scientific breakdown of how coffee drinking works. I know it. I've got one right here. Coffee mugs are vessels that hold liquid. This liquid is delicious. I don't usually get to start my my streams with a nice cup of coffee. I'm feeling good. How many cups of coffee are you allowed to have a day again? I'm starting early, so I like to have an early morning coffee, and I like to have like a semi midday cup of coffee. What happens if I start my early morning coffee way earlier than usual? Does that mean I get to have more cups of coffee? Is that in the rules? Is that allowed? Shoot, we're getting very close. It's clipping into the dress. Mm-hmm. What if... And tip. Okay, a little bit more. Oh no, the pink background is starting to clip through. No, 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 I say. Okay, well if it's gonna start to peek through like that, I'm gonna have to fix it or something. It looks just kind of like she's like smelling it more than drinking it right now. Just kind of breathing it in. Coffee mugs are vessels. Fire. Bars. I love it. Okay. I mean, I get it, girl. Like, I love the cup of coffee smell. I love... Like, you ever go to, like, a grocery store and you walk down the coffee aisle and you're like, yeah, that's good. I love the smell of coffee. I just, like, became a coffee drinker one day. I used to be, like, a strict tea drinker. I would only drink tea. I don't know what happened. It probably just like changed my brain chemistry or something. It's like, you're addicted to this now. And I was like, oh. Oh, great. I think that looks better. Let's make it last like a little bit longer. We can grab the... I'm glad I went for this. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this. I was like, maybe I'll just keep it simple here. My routine: coffees for waking up, teas for going to bed. Oh yeah, I like to drink tea before bed too. I used to get worried about the caffeine. Like, well, what if the caffeine in the tea keeps me up? It doesn't. It doesn't. It's not a problem. I mean, also there's like teas specifically for going to bed, which is nice. Also, it's just calming. I don't know. I love a good cup of tea. I like tea a lot too. I have this, my like favorite tea recently. I think it does have caffeine in it, so I don't know if it'd be a good like bedtime tea, but there's this herbal tea, and I don't usually like herbal tea, but oh my gosh, it's so good. It's like vanilla, no, it's not herbal, excuse me, it's chai. I don't usually like chai tea. It's like vanilla chai tea, vanilla chai black tea. So good. I usually just drink regular breakfast tea. That's what it's called, right? Copy. There's a couple of things shifting around, so we gotta fix that. Paste. How's that? And then she should put the coffee back, right? Puts the coffee back. Okay, let's put that frame forward. Like so, like so. I'm gonna remove these frames because I don't think it works anymore. I did something else. I was gonna do just like a chill, calm, drinking coffee, but I like that she's still typing on the keyboard. I think that's really silly. I'm gonna remove these. I think that's all of it. So this should loop now, right? What is this? Delete. Delete. We're getting way too many layers here, and I can feel it in my bones that something bad's going to happen if I have too many layers. I love it. I love it. What is this frame? Why is there 1000? Okay. Who can relate? Me. This is an accurate depiction. I love the smear frame with the multiple arms. That's awesome. I love animating on stream. I feel like I just kind of like think out loud. And I push things a little bit farther than maybe I would have if I hadn't. I like it a lot. Okay, I'm just making the coffee drink take a little bit longer. That's pretty good. Okay, how about this? It's so fast too. I kind of like the speed of it. I was gonna say I could slow it down just like a tiny bit. Zach Hadel says, Zach Hadel, the creator of Smiling Friends, says, when in doubt, make the animation fast, especially if it's funny. I love it. Okay, one more thing. One more thing. Two more things. Okay, I'm just making it last a little bit longer. Since this is a faster frame rate, I want the loop to just go a little bit farther. It's so fast. Very refined lady. Drinks coffee while getting stuff done. Me answering emails. True. Okay, here we go. I get the sleepy time stuff. Oh yeah. More of a tea person. Yeah. Shout out tea. Shout out to the tea folks. It sounds like I'm like talking about like drama. Every time I say tea, everyone's always like, girl, give me the tea. I'm like, no, I'm just talking about regular, you know, that leafy water stuff. Like, I like that sort of thing. Oh, man. Probably one of my favorite animation clips so far. It's pretty good. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. I was saying that I'm pretty happy about this too. I'm really excited. I'm going to be wrapping this up here pretty soon. I was talking about the transformation sequence I did, do this one. I'm pretty pleased with this. These two go together, actually. Right? That's the same character. So I'm really excited to kind of like loop these guys together and tell like a really cute little story. Keep it short, keep it simple. But I'm just really liking the colors. I'm liking... I don't know. I'm liking a lot of things about it, so I'm hoping to have this done here pretty soon. She drops into her office setting. She works hard. Let's go back to our next scene, actually. We've got more scenes to work on. Here we have Cat Girl. Alter ego Cat Girl? Question mark? I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for the kind words. I'm having a good time. I just love drawing. I like I've been having a really fun time with this. I've been having a fun time like doing, like I said, I'm like obsessed with like transformation sequences. I really love just like taking something, like spinning it around and making a bunch of sparkles and stars like explode out of it. The in-between transition from like form 1 to form 2 can be really fun too. It's just been a good time. Okay, I want to draw a couple of things. We need a background for this one. I really liked... I pushed myself to actually have a background for this scene. I never draw backgrounds. Ever. I like the simple shapes. We've got our laptop here, which is a simple shape. I want to draw like a couple of things in the background, maybe like a couple doodahs, a lamp or something. Let me think. Maybe I need to squish this down. Okay, I'm stressed out. I'm gonna copy paste, duplicate. It's the name of the game. Okay, we're gonna scale this down. Every time I scale something down, I get worried that if I ever want to scale it back up, it will be stuck like this, because since I'm working in a pixel program, right? A rasterized program instead of a vector program, if I scale something down, I won't be able to scale it back up at the same quality. These are the problems. So yeah, it's like, it's important to try to keep things at the size you want them. Otherwise, it's tricky to change them, which is, I don't know, it's just kind of a limitation to these programs. I'm very used to working in, ooh, I like that. That's nice. I like the pink browser window. That's cool. It's very vaporwave. Let's go vaporwave. I don't know if I can draw in vaporwave. I'm gonna do my best. Here we go. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's do a couple of things here. Oh, I might need to animate some of this in Dreams. We'll see. Let's just draw first. Let's just draw. I'm getting carried away. What if I made the... Do you guys remember... If some of you might not, I have some of y'all are a little bit younger, but back in like the 90s, early 2000s, do you remember like everyone had like a custom mouse? What if it was like a little cat paw? I feel like I know someone who had like a cat paw as like a mouse clicker, you know what I mean? And it would like download viruses onto your computer. These were good times. Heh. Absolutely. We've got both. We've got both versions here. I'll think about that. Oh yeah, I was wondering why that one felt like a level up from your usual stuff. The background is the ticket. Yeah. I don't usually push myself to try to draw a background. It also, like I was saying, it makes it kind of difficult sometimes with the simple art style I've got with like really simple shapes and things, to continue to layer colors on top of it. I also try to really limit the amount of colors I use to try to keep things cohesive. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Okay, let's grab this yellow. I'm always trying to like grab the colors that I'm using elsewhere, you know, recycle it somewhere here or there, and that's when eventually I run into problems, and then I'm like, okay, do I add another color or what do I do? This one's a kind of a close-up. Not sure about. I'm thinking about it. We need more colors. What do we have over here? We've got the cyan. Let me grab the color wheel that I put down over here. It's not really a color wheel, just kind of a palette selection. Copy. And whoops, and paste. Okay, we've got some like darker blues or purples we could use for the background, maybe. Do I use this color? I do. Okay. Let's use it. Let's get started. I'm gonna draw a little flower lamp. See if it reads. It's already getting messy. I'm crazy about composition. Oh man. I messed up a couple family computers installing custom mouse cursors and stuff like that. Yeah. My home didn't have a family computer. All my friends did, and so I'd like go over to their house and they would have like custom mouses, custom mice and things. You'd be like, man, I wish I could download suspicious links on the internet left and right. My parents all had, they had laptops. So, it wasn't really like a family desktop for yeah, pretty much my entire life. Other people had the tower in the living room. I would go over to other people's houses and play online games. Neopets, Webkins. You know, advanced stuff. If I was lucky, you spend some time at y'all remember like computer labs? Go to the computer lab. Play pollypocket.com. Barbie.com. Those were the days. Okay, I'm gonna put this little lamp here. It's kind of making the composition a little crazy, but maybe it's okay. Maybe we can thicken up the lines. This like lamp just like looks like something I would have in like a Pixie Hollow. If I was a fairy and I lived in a tree stump or something, I would have this lamp. Guaranteed. I remember using Kid Pix. Kid Pix. Yes. Yeah, some of the computers at the schools had fun things, yeah. Cool math games, browser games, flash games. Oh man. It was such a good time. I'm gonna put this little light bulb here. Yup. Maybe we can make it a little bit more light bulb-like. Okay, there we go. Whoops. Kind of vaguely egg-shaped. Good to go. Sure. Okay, here we go. One of my favorite YouTubers, Ian Brutalmoose. Brutalmoose is his official channel name. I always just call him Ian Brutalmoose so people know what I'm talking about. If you say Brutalmoose and no one knows what you're talking about, you get looks and you're just like, what? But those who know. Ian Brutalmoose, he does a lot of like nostalgic gaming and things. He was literally playing Kid Pix on stream the other day and I was like, man, that sounds like so much fun. I want to channel some of that energy sometimes. I really want to. I think it'd be fun. Every once in a while, a little nostalgia gaming. It could be a good time. I never had a Webkins, I mentioned. I had to play other people's Webkins. I'm missing out. They still make Webkins. I checked. My coffee is cold. This is a catastrophe. Okay. Okay, we've got our little lamp here. I think she should have like a figurine. Wait a minute. She should totally have like a figurine on her desk. What color was I making the desk? Let me go back. Did I use brown for that? I did. I used a brown. Okay. Maybe the desk is... Could use brown. Or... white desk? Eh. We're losing some detail. Make it like thinner. We could try it. Let's try it. How's that? That looks a little bit more like a desk. It's not like adding like complexity to it either. It's a pretty neutral color, I think. Okay, we do gotta figure out the shape here though. I'm just kind of... It's a little cattywampus. Here we go. And I'm gonna use this tool to make a geometric shape here and just give some sharp angles. How's that? We're very askew. I kind of... This perspective is interesting. Might scoot it over. Let's do that. Let's grab the lamp and all that. Okay. Scoot it over. Dude, this music is like perfect for this. Like what I'm looking at right now. This song is called Froggy Adventure. That's fantastic. Dude, this is like exactly what I picture this cat girl like listening to. She's probably like playing like, what's that game, Frogger? Where you had to like hop across the cars, or you had to hop across the road and not get hit by cars. That's what she does all day, probably. Scoot her over just a little bit. What about... what if I flip this? Okay, I kind of like the lamp off to the side. We're gonna remove the color palette for now. I like the flower lamp a lot. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the laptop a little closer so we can see it. The composition here is getting so tricky. I really want to try to keep it clean. We need a figurine. I summon a figurine. Let me make one. What if I just like copy and pasted one? I could take a picture of one on my desk. I've got figurines on my desk. Adam only plays forcing the guys to play Frogger the Great Quest. I haven't seen that one. The Great Quest? Is that a different, is that like a different version? That sounds awesome. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna grab this dark turquoise. If I just drew my... I have a Zirian the Wizard figurine on my desk. Can I put that in here? It's like this. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. I made it myself. The best part about being an artist is that you give yourself all the best merch. I like print the stickers that I want. I talked about how I'm like obsessed with printing stickers. I just can't stop. Available now, Zirian the Wizard figurine. LexiDaisy.com. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Handmade. Ooh. Handmade on my extra ultra crazy powerful resin 3D printer. Y'all know what a resin 3D printer does? It's the craziest thing I've ever worked with. I jumped right into 3D printing with resin 3D printing instead of regular 3D printing. Regular 3D printing uses like that spindly plasticky thing. Resin is like a poison, a liquid poison that you have to be really careful with. And then it like hardens with UV light. Yeah, so long story short, I have broken my 3D printer several times. I mean, it's fine now. It's fine now. It's working now. But breaking a 3D printer and having poisonous resin go all over the place is horrifying. It's a labor of love. Let's say that. You gotta want it. You get into 3D printing, you go for resin 3D printing, you gotta want it. Oh man. I made like a whole like video where I was like, this is how resin 3D printing works. And I didn't mention all the craziness. It gets nuts. The Great Quest was their attempt at making Frogger a 3D platforming mascot like Crash and Spyro. It's not great, but I played it growing up. Oh my gosh, I didn't know they did that. That is so funny. I'm absolutely gonna have to look that up. I need to watch more Oni Plays. Absolutely. If I haven't seen it, I gotta see it. It's possible I've seen like a clip of it. I'll know it. I'll know it as soon as I see it. Yeah. Not to brag, I had the Frogger computer game on CD. I've got it somewhere. I'm pretty sure I still got it. Yeah. It's probably right next to Nancy Drew and the Curse of the Haunted whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of a gamer. Kind of a hardcore gamer. There we go. There he is. Ziri the Wizard. Easter egg. Easter egg. I want to see comments. Is that Ziri the Wizard on the desk? And I'll say, I don't know. Like I didn't just admit it. Like, I don't know, maybe. Is that what you think? Oh, it could be anyone. It could be anyone with that curly cued hat and that round stance. Could be anyone. Pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Should I add one more? What other things do people have on their desk? I'm looking around. I've got weird stuff on my desk. Gumball machine. I'm gonna delete this frame. I don't need that. I'm gonna group this together. Okay, we've got Ziri and the Wizard cameo. That's great. Should I make it like just a little bit more three-dimensional with a little bit of shading? A little bit of rare shading and Alexa Daisy doodle animation. Clipping mask. We can grab like this cyan color. Could do that. Is that a wizard on her desk? Yes, absolutely. Isn't there a Frogger game on the PS2 that sucks so much it makes Noodle have a mental breakdown? Oh my gosh. I only remember the pixelated, you know, the original, I guess. I mean, I guess I don't know if it's the original. Iconic. Oh man. I'm a PC gamer. Of course I played over 100 hours of edutainment jumpstart games as a kid. Pretty sure that's the Great Quest. Interesting, interesting. I don't know much about Frogger. I didn't know there was lore. I'm just now learning this. I remember thinking that game was hard. It was hard, right? I didn't play it much. I was like, man, it's too hard for me. Wait, I forgot Cardamon. Cardamon. Gotta add Cardamon. Ziri and the Wizard's familiar. There he is. Represented by a circle. I'm glad I spent this much time on the wizard on the desk. There he is. Perfect. It's pretty good. I re-looked it up. It was the 23 Frogger game, Frogger 2. Or 23rd. 23rd Frogger game. 23rd. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of, frogs. Here we go. This is looking good. This is looking good. Zirian the Wizard makes an appearance. This is a 10 out of 10. Okay, what's next? I gotta add, like, something else. Let's see. The theme is, like, anime cat girl, right? What would she have on her desk? A cute cup of coffee? A little frappuccino or something? Let me think. I could do... Not that that really fits. I don't know. I'm ideating. What about this? A sodi. Wait a minute. Why didn't I think of that sooner? It's not fitting in the composition. Where's it supposed to go? Throw it away. Just an ice cream. Just an ice cream on the desk. A plush. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's see. We make it like this dark purple color. It's another cat plush. What if I did like, like a Kuromi? I have a Kuromi plush. I know what that looks like. Or like a Hello Kitty knockoff. Y'all, Sanrio fans? Any Sanrio fans in the chat? Drop your favorite Sanrio. I'm a Kuromi. Kuromi's cute. I like to be a little edgy, you know? You know she's edgy when she picks Kuromi. I'm joking, I'm joking. There she is. Kuromi's so cute though. She's always got this little evil smile. I love it. I'm looking at her right now. I've got so many Kuromis. I go to, oh my gosh, my favorite thing to do. I've said this. I don't get out much, right? I don't go out and do much. One of my favorite things to go out and do is hit up this arcade. There's this arcade in one of the bigger cities close by called Round One. I don't know if you guys have heard of Round One arcades. It's awesome. They've got these claw machines that are full of like licensed stuff, and it's like high quality stuff. I think they get all their stuff from like Japan, so they have like a bunch of really cute plushies and like recognizable characters and things. I go to Round One usually for my birthday. It's the best. It's the best. You just just like buy like, I don't know, a good amount of like little coins or tickets or whatever, and you get this like little card, and then you just like walk around and you just like try to win all the plushies you can. I've won a Kuromi plush. I've won several Hello Kitty plushes. Not to brag, I'm gonna brag. I'm really good at claw machine games, like really good. I'm kind of a pro at the claw machines. There's a secret. I know the secret. But anyways, I've got like a shelf full of plushies that are just my my arcade winnings. It's a good time. Stickers is a good idea. I'll have to add stickers too. I always bug my Sanrio friends by calling her Evil My Melody. Accurate, accurate. Yeah, she's got these like angry eyes with little eyelashes. She's so freaking cute. Oh my god. Like this. Hee hee. It's a little bit lopsided, but she's got these angry eyebrows. I'm gonna redraw. I think I need to be bigger. I'm gonna make it a little bit like recognizable, but I'll draw it in a little bit of a different style, I think. Claw machines are impossible to win stuff. Okay, I'll let you in on the secret. I said I wasn't going to, but just don't tell nobody. So yes, certain claw machines are impossible to win. Here's the thing. You go to a round 1 specifically. Like, the way that they work is like someone comes in with like a screwdriver and they tighten the claws, like either, you know, kind of depending on the plushie. Like every once in a while somebody comes around and they tighten the claws so that it has like either a stronger grip or a looser grip. And that's what makes it really hard, right? Sometimes, and you gotta look out for this, sometimes the claw machine is over tightened, or they didn't adjust it from like plush to plush. So you gotta pay attention to like how strong the grip is from the claw. You gotta test it a couple times and see like if it's doable. Some of them are doable. And sometimes you're lucky where one of those slightly over tightened claws is on a Kuromi plush. And then you win it. And you brag to all your friends. And they're jealous. So yeah, not all of them are winnable. I just kind of like go around and get like a sense of them. It also depends on like the weight of the plushie. Some of them are just like way too heavy for, you know, the strength of the claw, and it can't even like pick anything up. It's also, sometimes it's about like, if you can get the claw to swing, sometimes you can like bank shot it from a little bit of a distance if you can kind of get a swing on it. There's some tricks. I am the pro. I am the pro. What do you think of an indie show getting a movie? I heard about this. I think it's great. I'm happy to get more of it. Are you talking about a claw machine? Yes, I am. I'm gonna change this. She's got like a clown nose. We've got a round 1 out here. I couldn't win the Donkey Kong last time. Yeah, I tried really hard for a Knuckles plush. Like, really hard. Like, I don't want to tell you how hard, but I was really trying to get this Knuckles plush that was, like, promoting the Sonic movie back in the day. I tried so hard. The plushes there are so cute. They had this giant claw machine there, where they had this giant Tamagotchi plush. I spent so much time there. They got my monies. They got it. Okay, I admit it. They got it. This was a great idea. I love this Kuromi plush. I said it was gonna be like off-brand. I basically just matched it. Just matched it. I mean, it's simpler. It's a little bit simpler. Oh my gosh. There's a secret I'll never tell. A single person? Man, those machines are tough. Okay, I'll tell you. Well, you know, it gives you a reason to stop by the Lexa Daisy stream. Maybe I'll give you the secret to life itself. I'll tell you how to win those claw machines. They're so fun. They're so fun. There's like... there's definitely an element of chance to it. And some may say it's a, you know, could probably spend your money better elsewhere, but like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't go out much. I don't do a whole lot. It's like every once in a while, go through, have a lot of fun, and I do have a lot of fun. It's like super fun. So yeah, not sponsored, round 1. Oh my gosh, what if I got a round 1 sponsorship? How cool would that be? Could go to a round 1. spend all my monies on the Kuromi plushes. No, I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I gotta stay away from round 1. I spent... Oh, man. Oh my gosh, by the way, Honey Queen, you'll never guess who was in my stream the other day. The Athena P YouTuber, one of my favorite YouTubers. She surprised me in a stream. I was so starstruck. I was like, you know, just kind of doing my thing, just kind of doodling, chatting, not expecting not expecting Athena to show up. She's so cool. I was like, oh my gosh, hi Athena, you're so cool. Yeah, I'm drawing, huh? I feel like if you watch that stream back, you can totally tell. I was like, I got so nervous. I got so nervous. It's funny, I talked about this the other day, but Athena and I are doing a little collab. She posted about it the other day. So I can kind of give a little sneak peek, but yeah. She was checking up on my work. not just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, she made a little appearance and I was, oh my gosh. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Shout out Athena P's YouTube channel. She does a lot of cool nostalgic stuff. I love it. Disney gonna get beaten by an indie show? Oh, that's... Yes, agree. That is going to happen. I like to think it's already happened. I am not. Oh, Disney. Okay, I'm gonna hide the Kuromi a little bit for the composition's sake. I'm liking this. I think this is looking good. Okay, here we go. Let's add a little bit more detail. Maybe we could do, let me try it. This might be good. It might be kind of getting kind of busy. I might try one more thing. Hot pink sody. I want to try it. There's a little bit of space right here. Can we fill it with a big McDonald's sody cup? Something like that. Let's do the lid. Or maybe it's like a boba. You guys like boba? The mall has good boba, but everywhere else I've gotten, I did not like the boba. This like milk tea stuff with like this like fruity boba instead of like the yogurt boba. Do I know what I'm talking about? I'm not super experienced in boba. What I've had at the mall is good. Oh man, Kane. You want to know my thought? I don't think we've seen the last of Kane. No way. I love Kane. More Kane. More amazing digital circus. It's gonna be great. I'm very excited. Where did Athena post about it? It was like it was one of her reels. I've been watching Athena's reel. She posted about going to an Amazing Digital Circus like event, and she did like a little like merch unboxing. Oh my gosh, so jealous. Let's see. Okay, there's a little sody in the background. I'm not sold on that. I think we're pretty full here. We've got, it's very heavy here on the right. But I think, if I do a clipping mask. Hopefully Glitch would make an Amazing Digital Circus spin-off. Ooh. What would the spin-off be? Like a prequel? Could be cool. Or I'm drawing the stripe. There we go. That makes it look more interesting, but it also makes it look a little bit more busy, a little bit more cluttered. I'm not sold on that. I didn't even see Zirian. Spied from across the room. There he is. Okay, I'm not sold on the stripe. Take away the stripe. Maybe it could be like a really quick one, just to add like a little bit more detail up here. We move the sody away. 1, 2, 3. We shrink down the sody. I don't like the sody. We toss the sody. I'll give the sody one more chance. One more chance. It's got the bendy straw. Does that fix it? Does that solve everything? Did I figure it out? Dude, when's the last time I saw a bendy straw? I think it's been a while. I gotta go. Thanks so much for hanging out. Have a simply phenomenal day. You as well. Alrighty, I gotta do... We've got the background, I think. We've got the background. I'm gonna take a little sip of this extremely cold room temperature coffee. Gravity Falls reference? Yep. Yep. I definitely, I've picked up on that too. I love Gravity Falls. Bill Cipher is like my favorite character. What's wrong with me? What does that mean? What does it mean that, Bill... Does that mean something? I always am partial to the trickstery characters. I said this about Jax too. I was like, someone asked me what my favorite Amazing Digital Circus character was, and I was like, uh-oh. It's the purple rabbit, I'm sorry. I like the tricksters. I also do like Kane. So I guess, yeah, that's like both villains. What does that say? What does that say about me? Something about it. I don't know. Okay, did I accidentally put the cat girl in the background? She shouldn't be in the background. Where is she? Here she is. Okay. Let's animate. Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna toggle on animation assist. For the first time in the animation stream. No, actually, no, I was animating earlier. It's just been a while. I just got really hung up on this background. I'm feeling good about this. What other characters do you like? Do you like Discord from MLP, for instance? Yes. You got me. You got me. Dude, hang on. Don't spoil MLP. I haven't finished it, but I really want to. I'm a couple seasons in. I was so late to the party. Everyone else had already moved on. I've got the gist of it, though. I know I've already got something spoiled, so. I drew a Fluttershy sticker when I was watching, and I love it. It's been really fun. I brought my, I had a, convention the other day where I was, you know, bringing, all the stickers and things to, like, an art booth. And no surprise, the Sonic stickers are very popular, but one really cute little heartwarming experience I had was this sweet little girl who came up to my booth and was like, Fluttershy. It's Fluttershy from My Little Pony. I was like, yup. Yes! Fluttershy is so cute. Someone likes villains here, I know. Sometimes the villains are the most interesting characters, what? It's interesting. I like complex characters. That's what it is, probably. Right? Right? Okay, I'm gonna have her kind of like on her computer. Also, we need to add like... Okay, one thing. Gotta add like... something on the browsers here. First thing. Can we take the mouse? Let's move the mouse. The mouse is in the way. Put it in this frame? Sure. We've got 2 mice. Computer mice. That's fine. Okay, back to this. Okay, and I'm gonna add like some music in this browser in that old like digital analog way, you know what I'm talking about? Probably not. Give me a sec. Let me paint y'all a picture. I'm gonna use this tool here, this rectangle tool. Okay. Now, I remove some lines. I think it could be a little bit more variation. There we go. A little more interesting. There we go. All right, so that's like full volume, yeah? Let's do it again. I should be doing this last. This is like secondary stuff. I'm getting so distracted. Okay. One more thing. There we go. Those are the music volume bars, right? Should I make one side like green and red? Yellow would keep it simple. We've got a lot of colors right now. Shoot, that's too much. Back it up. Back. Okay, we'll keep it simple. I'll animate those in a sec. We gotta do like a turn. Yeah, sometimes the villains are more interesting than main characters. Yeah, I agree. Also, sometimes it just make me laugh. Jax's cringe little speech. If you know, you know. Like when he was going on and on, I was like, okay. I was like, okay, silly Billy. Whatever you say. Oh man. Also, Kane is just like another example of like a very interesting character. Everyone loves Kane. Come on. That switcheroo was it was pretty crazy. I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it. Okay, for this scene, we will actually redraw the character. Here we go. Let's combine some things. We don't need... Unfortunately, it's not going to be, like, too interesting. It'll just be, like, the back of the head. Group. And delete. Let's reduce the opacity here. Okay, good to go. Now, the hair. Wait, that's the wrong color. Shoot. This bubblegum color. Not this blush pink color. Are you crazy? Here we go. I watched your Miraculous Ladybug 2D animation tangent. That is so hilarious. You're so funny. Me? Buddy? That's so nice. Thank you. I actually have, I have more to say about Miraculous Ladybug. I have a little video bubbling in the back of my mind, stewing. Give it time. The trick is low heat over a long period of time. You know what I'm saying? I do have plans. I need to catch up on that too. I've been behind. I don't have anywhere to watch it anymore. I used to have Disney Plus, but I don't anymore. I don't know where it's coming out on. I'll have to do some research. Shoot, do we have to change the hair? Maybe. It's too... This doesn't seem like a full, like, turn. 3D animation tangent. Yes, I have more to say specifically on that. I'm really excited. I am hoping to wrap up a couple of projects here. I've got some commission work to do. I've got some personal projects. Gotta keep it moving. But I am hoping to work on some fun, like, fan animations in regards to media I like. We'll see how it goes. I've got lots of stuff coming down the pipeline. We'll see. We'll see what makes it out first. There's a lot. I've got so many ideas. Just that animation takes such a dang long time. I didn't see it on Disney Plus. Oh, was it Disney Plus? I'm pretty sure it was. It was whatever whatever program like actually updates, you know, like in real time. Because I haven't seen an update on Netflix in a while. The other thing that I'm really sad about losing Disney Plus, I was watching Amphibia. You guys seen Amphibia? Show was really good. I can't finish it now. Maybe I do need to bite the bullet and just get it. Sucks, man. Falling for another subscription? Man. I try not to. I try to stay strong. I try to stay strong, but man. Okay, let's see here. I'll have to double check Netflix and see if they finally updated. They were like so behind for like a really long time. It's just one of those things where the licensing and the contract that these shows have with like these subscription services, they change like all the time. It's impossible for someone to keep up with. Shoot, the Kuromi is interfering with the headphones. Let's move it. How about this? Clean it up a little bit right there. Okay. All good. All good. Smooth it out. Whoop. I've seen Amphibia. I've seen Amphibia, and the third season isn't available in my country. Oh, that sucks. I haven't seen, I can't remember which season I'm on. I saw the big one. I saw the big reveal, and then I wasn't able to finish it. It's so cute, dude. It's like one of those shows. I say this like about so much stuff. I get so inspired by things. And there's like so much stuff that I like want to make. Amphibia is like totally one of those things where I was like, man, I would have killed to work on this. It's so cute. I really like it. The art style is like totally something I would have gone for. I would have loved to be in the animation team. We'll see. Maybe one day. Gotta get better first. Gotta get better. There's so many shows like that where I'm just like, man. One day. Okay. Cat ear turn. That works. That works. Uh-oh. I feel a sneeze coming on. I'll send it away. Okay, it's good. I see no reason why it wouldn't be in my country. Yeah, that's strange. Especially with Netflix. Hello. I sent you some games to rage with. I saw. I'm bad at like 2D platform. I'm terrible at platformers. I'm terrible at most games. The only one I pretend to be good at. I would rage. This is true. I've been significantly humbled in my Super Mario Sunshine playthrough, so I unfortunately I feel like I have to train harder in order to gain back my title as best Super Mario Sunshine player in the whole world. But you know, don't worry, my head will swell up to its full size again. My ego will come back stronger. I'm starting my anime training arc right now. Revenge. Just kidding. The possessed Pomni figurine is super cool though. Oh my gosh, Athena got, in her unboxing video, she got the unicorn Pomni, and I was like, oh my, I want it. It'd be so cute. So cute. I just got an incredible idea. Please hold. Watch this. Fantastic idea. Best idea in the whole world. Do I have is the browser in the way? Okay, let's grab the browser. Best idea. She should be like watching anime on the computer. Yup. Yup. It should be like... Okay, here we go. Here we go, let me draw it. Watch me, watch me. It's just like... so many, like... What are those, I always get them confused. Shonen? Shonen anime? Shonen or shoujo? I get them mixed up, which is a catastrophe. You can't get those two mixed up. I'm gonna draw like an anime boy with like sparkly eyes. I gotta make it like even simpler. Hang on. Even simpler. Dude, I don't know how to draw men. Don't ask me. Here we go. I'll try one more time. Hair. Haircut. Swoop. Right? Like that? I don't know. How's that? He's coming out of the screen. Make him smaller. There we go. And you should have like blue. Do I have a lighter blue? Okay, yeah, cyan. We'll grab the cyan. Cyan. Perfect. With sparkly eyes. That's silly. Can I do we have like, okay, let's take like the light brown. Big eyebrows. Is this all in one layer? What am I doing? I am drawing all in one layer. Let's start making this complex. Whoop. Whoa! Low power! Uh-oh. Let me grab my charger. Let me see. Stay alive. Stay alive. It's a shonen. Okay, thank you. Anime boys with sparkly eyes. I knew it was one of them. What's that like? Okay, merge down. There's that one like face where it's like they have like their eyes that take up 80% of the face and then their nose and mouth like that. Right, right. It's not exaggerated enough. That looks better. Even better. Yup. Fixed. It was that easy. I want to take up more of the screen though. Also, it looks like he's looking down. Wait. Just looking to watching anime all day. Listening to music. Yup. I think he needs like some eyelashes or something. I'm gonna redraw the eyes. Let me copy and paste this. I can't believe I drew it all on the same layer. What's wrong with me? Haven't I learned? I've learned my lesson. Okay, I'm gonna cover up the face. We'll draw again. We'll start again. System shut down. Okay, we've got her facial expression and just like teeny tiny little features. This is good. This is good. Have you guys seen that meme Where it's that one drawing of Sasuke, and he's like... I can't even do it. It's that one drawing of Sasuke. And it's like, art is my passion. I can't do it. This is as good as you're gonna get. Guess the meme. I have that image like saved on my phone. I send it to my friend like every other day. Anyways, back to this. Maybe we'll make the eyes a little bit darker. Well, we've got the dark blue as the background. I think it's gotta be cyan. Cyan is the answer here. This is way better already. Thank God we redrew. Except it's on the same layer. Oh my God. Okay, back up, back up, back up. Can't make the same mistake twice. One of my favorite animes in high school was Oran High School Host Club. Anyone? I used to love that so much. Hello again, how long is this stream? Yep, a little bit of a longer one today. A little bit of a longer one. Got some stuff to finish up today. Tomorrow should be a longer one too as well. Yep. Let's see. You got the big eyes. How about this? Is this better or worse? I like the sparkly eyes like a lot. Take it a step farther. That's pretty good. I love it. I love High School Host Club. Yeah, it was really cute. It's a fun one. The dark eyes, or the dark pupils, make it read like a tiny bit better. Let's save this version. Let's try closed eye pose. Closed eye pose. Oh, I know. Closed eye pose, but they do that thing where there's like reflection on the lashes. Hang on, we can't use this color. What about brown? I'll make it read. Here we go. Eyelashes. Here we go. Lashes. I'm gonna circle. Can I add like reflections on top of the lashes like this? I don't think that's reading. Okay, what about frame 1? Eyelashes closed. Frame 2. Like a blink? Patrick's vision of what he thought 40 lashes. What do you think will happen? They'll probably give us 40 lashes. Oh my god. Classic. Classic joke. God, I love SpongeBob. Always funny. Never miss. Oh my god. So funny. My favorite, dude, there's so many just like timeless jokes. They're so good. It just still like gets like an actual like belly laugh out of me every single time. I love SpongeBob so much. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Zooms into brain. Milk falls over. Oh man, that's a classic. Okay, I'm cleaning up the hair. Very important. I think I've got it. I think I've got it down. I'm not sure if this is like supposed to be the nose and the mouth. I'm not sure if that's reading. It looks kind of like mouth and chin. I'm gonna... Okay, fixed. Did that fix it? What about those eyebrows? Could be better. Here we go. Don't cry over or milk spilling or whatever the saying is. No use crying over spilled milk. I wonder where that came from. This is so weird. I like looking up where like sayings like that came from. I find it fascinating. It's usually from some like kind of old forgotten tradition or something like that. There's a lot of them like that. Or maybe it was in like a book or something and it just like got picked up and now it's used everywhere. Could be, could be. All right, we've got... Hang on, let me fix this. Sarah's so big. I'm thinking like Yu-Gi-Oh, you know what I mean? The eyes should be... Hang on, I'm gonna try the eyes one more time. Maybe it was invented when milk was expensive and rare. Right, yeah, I thought that too. Like, maybe it's when, yeah, it was more of a commodity, but it's like... But then you would totally cry over it spilling. then you would expectedly cry over spilled milk. I'm gonna look it up. I wonder what it is. What did the saying... What did the saying, no use crying over spilled milk come from? The phrase no use crying over spilled milk, meaning it's futile to dwell on past mistakes that cannot be reversed, is credited to a British historian writer. It is from a book where he wrote no weeping for shed milk. That's from 1659. That's an old saying. Alright, so now from here on out, everyone can just cast aside the modern saying of no use crying over spilled milk. It's just saying no weeping for shed milk. It originated as a simple metaphor for irreversible mistakes. Right, right. Now we are more informed today. We are very well learned. All the way from the 1600s. That's nuts. I expected that to be more modern. That's crazy. Okay, we're drawing big eyebrows. Big eyebrows, and then we'll take one more swing at the eyes. Like promise, like promise. Sheds milk? You're telling me you can milk that shed? You can clean the spilled milk, though. Like fixing past mistakes. This is true. This is true. A positive outlook. It must be from, like, you know, it was expensive, but it's done. You can't do anything about it. I get it. I get it. No use weeping over shed milk. Oh man. Okay, we're drawing some anime eyes. We can do this type. I think this line width is a little thick. We can clean it up a little bit. Okay, pretty good. Probably. Maybe probably. I'm gonna thin the brush just like a little bit more for the bottom lashes. This is like our third time trying to draw some anime eyes. There's so many ways to do it. This is what I used to do in like middle school. This type. It's a little bit different, but used to like go to the library and check out those books of how to draw anime, how to draw anime eyes. Because my library was cool. We had books like that. Shout out the library. These eyes are better. Good, good. That's what we're hoping for sure. Perfect. You know what's funny? I don't think I use a single tip out of that how to draw anime eyes. No way. Not a single thing. All those like how to draw books, I had a lot of them. I didn't really use them. Like, I liked to look at it. I had a book on how to draw Disney fairies because I was obsessed. And instead of like following the instructions, I would just look at like the finished drawing and just like do my best to replicate it. That worked. There was like, I guess maybe one thing I took away from it was just like all the notes from like the original artist being like, yeah, this character, you know, we use like a lot of like round shape language. So, you know, if your lines are too stiff, like that could be why it doesn't quite look right. In this character, we use a lot of jagged edges and things like that. It's perfect. We've done it. Those eyes look better. I agree. Let's ship it. We've done it. Move them up. I'm gonna move them up and make them even bigger. Fantastic. If it's uncanny, that's what we want. That's what we're going for. What about blush? Wait, should we do hot pink? There's no room, dude. This guy's got no cheeks. We put it there anyway. Here we go. Yeah, a little bit thinner. Okay, maybe they're like up here. Okay, maybe that works. I like when the details just kind of like float off. off to the side of an anime character. I think it's funny. Did the step-by-step seem like too much of a hassle for you? I don't know. I guess I just like didn't find it helpful. I feel like that's pretty much like the sentiment most people took away from it. I had like a how to draw horses book. It didn't help. I'm pretty bad at drawing horses. I ain't afraid to say it. Horses are hard to draw. They got 4 legs. But like generally, like if I was trying to tell someone how to draw a horse, I just feel like I would give different steps. You'd be like, well, you start with a circle. I don't know. I don't know. There's something about like learning about like gesture lines and things like that. Like you're not going to communicate that sort of thing to a kid, so drawing lines of motion, lines of action. Okay, we've got it. We've got a full scene here. This is a little busy, but I think this is where we want to be. I am going to, you know, actually Anime Boy might go into the background because we'll only animate like tiny little bits of this. So maybe we grab this frame and we grab the sparkle frame. Copy paste that. Move that here. This will make sense in a moment. Here's the sparkles and the blush cheeks. Put the mouth back. You can delete all these other sketches I did. Okay, we'll move the anime sparkles up. Group the Anime Boy together. There we go. And I'm just going to drop it into the background layer here. I've got this whole kind of situation happening. There's the laptop. We'll just drop it on the laptop. Right in that group. Hopefully this works. And... Okay, there we go. Okay, so now the Anime Boy is now part of the background, which means we don't have to add it to every other frame. But the problem is... Or maybe not the problem, but what we can do is you can see the sparkles and the blush don't show up on the next frame, so we can just add like tiny little details to make like the blush and the sparkles move. I think that would be fun. Okay. The other thing here is this browser. Why is the browser moving? Oh, because of the mouse maybe? You'd go in and drop that in. This frame? Is it this one? Yeah. Yep. And paste. Okay. I know it's crazy, but we're getting there. We've designed the background. We've decided what's on the screens. I'm gonna take another sip of this, frankly, not very good coffee at this point. Frankly, it's not very good. If you ever put cold coffee in the microwave, it comes out even worse. But at least it's warm. It like burns the coffee or something. I don't know what it is. Okay. Let's do a couple of details here. I'm just gonna add the sparkles right now. We're gonna add the sparkles per frame, so it's gonna kind of twinkle at you. You know that like anime like teary eye look where they like wobble? We'll add the blush. Easy. Coffee past its prime. True. Okay, next frame. Go. There we go. Easy. 3 frames. 3 frames. That's all we need. We will probably... I guess, hang on. There is one more scene to work on. We'll see if we get to it. So that was subtle, but the blush is kind of wobbling now. Now we get to do the shimmery eyes. Just copy and paste it on the same group there. Here's something we could do. What if I just lazily scooted it over a little bit? I wonder if that would have the same effect. It is wobbling. What about the eyes? The twinkly bits. We could spin it. Spin it and make it like a tiny bit smaller. See what that looks like. Oh, you can tell. We'll have to be extra on this one. Extra details. I think it's about that time of the workday I start brewing my own coffee. I'm thinking about that. We got that coffee pot. I'm thinking about that extra coffee that's in the coffee pot right now. I'm thinking about it. Longingly thinking about the remaining coffee in the coffee pot. Okay, moving up. Okay, hopefully that sparkle. Which way was that sparkle this time? Yeah, it's fine. It's all good. We'll see if it's fine. I'll make a judgment call when I watch it back. Also, the frame rate might be a little too high for this. Let's reduce it a bit. We don't need to go crazy here. Okay, problem. We can't hold on this frame now because the eyes are shimmering. Mistake. We would have to duplicate this. No, extra work. That's okay. Here's what we can do. Duplicate and duplicate. Grab this frame, scoot it over. Grab this frame, scoot it over. Okay. We can take this layer here and flatten it. Hopefully that will be okay. Let's do it. Flatten. I'm gonna copy it. Come in here, delete all of these details because we've already got that saved somewhere else. Group, delete, and paste. Okay, so now we've got 2 frames where she's watching anime. The anime boy eyes sparkle. Infinitely. Not infinitely, only for 2 frames so far, but we can make it. We can make it infinite. It will loop forever. Duplicate and paste. This is good. This is good. Now it loops for 3 frames while she watches and turns to look at the camera. And we can do like a little adjustment here on the turn. Whoops, not like that. Come on now, I'm trying to grab this handle here at the top. It's not letting me. Okay, fine. I will retrieve the Apple Pencil. Oh, it's because it's not in distort. I was the silly goose this time. It was me. I can admit it. This frame we can have like lean forward just a little bit, like on the swish. Right. That's the technical term, probably. Lean forward. What? We forgot the mouth? Okay, grab the mouth. There we go. Okay, what's it look like? Play it back. Okay, now we need this to hold for 3 frames. One more thing. Let's do it. The anime boy always freeze on this frame. But don't worry, we can fix it. Infinitely shimmering. This is a little bit tedious. Here we go. We're gonna bounce it back just a tiny bit. Then she looks at you. Let's duplicate this frame, put it up front. Duplicate this frame, put it up front. Duplicate this last frame. This is the loop. Okay. I'm gonna grab the shimmery eyes and just tweak it just like a tiny bit and probably can get away with it. It's because we're supposed to be animating on 3 frames for the loop to happen, but since I had to duplicate a frame, it's not quite right. But as long as we just add a little bit of a mismatch, it should work. Should work. It'll happen fast too. Okay, same with the blush cheeks. Wait, are we on the wrong frame? We are. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, it's gonna look crazy at the end, but I just want to check one thing. It's working out a-okay. Okay, what we're gonna do is hold on this frame where she's looking at you. The other thing, oh, I was gonna change the hair. No. So much to do. Hey, hello, good morning. If it's morning. It's still morning, right? Okay. We've got the head turn, and she's looking over. I want to keep the groups, very much. I very much would like to keep the groups. Maybe we do this. We group this together. And theoretically, we should be able to move this. Hopefully. I think that's the fastest, best way to do it. Okay, I'm removing Cat Girl from these other frames. This will work. This will work. Fingers crossed. Okay, good. Grab this. I lost which frame I'm on. This one. Duplicate. Drop it in. Right there. I think I just removed it. I meant to duplicate, then drop it in. Okay, there we go. duplicate again. We've got groups inside of groups, and we've got so many layers to think about, but I think we did it. I think we did it. Let's watch it back. It's a little bit clunky. We could smooth that out. I think we've got something going here, though. I'm getting pretty close. I really like this scene we painted here. Kind of a cluttery desk. Watching anime. We didn't do the music animation. There's still so much to do. Still so much to do. So many people to see. Errands to run. Alrighty. I think I'm gonna call it here for the day. We got a lot of work done today. We worked on this little desk scene. I'll add some details to this. I'll probably smooth it out, but we're getting pretty close. We're getting close. We've got a couple of scenes done. This was a highlight. We also worked on this today. I might have to second that this is probably my favorite thing I've worked on in a little while. I very much like this too. Me sipping my coffee before it gets cold ain't gonna happen. Alrighty. I will be back. I will be back. Working on this. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a good day or morning or night, wherever you are. And I hope to catch you guys in the next one.